A plane electromagnetic wave travels in vacuum along z direction. What can you say about directions of its electric and magnetic field vectors? If the frequency of the wave is 30 megahertz, what is the wavelength of its? Okay, this is the question of our electromagnetic wave problem. Once again, I am going to explain the problem. A plane electromagnetic wave travels in vacuum along z direction. The wave is traveling along z direction. What can you say about the directions of its electric and magnetic field vectors? Okay. If the frequency of the wave is 30 megahertz, what is the wavelength of the wave? This is our question. But we know that what he is asking is, what is the directions of a electric and magnetic field in case of a wave traveling in a z direction? The solution for that is, electric and magnetic field vectors are perpendicular to each other. We know that because electromagnetic wave, in an electromagnetic wave, the electric field vectors and the magnetic field vectors are perpendicular to each other and also perpendicular to the propagation of a direction of wave. That we know that. Here both electric and magnetic field vectors are perpendicular to each other and also perpendicular to the direction of propagation. Hence the electric and magnetic field vectors lie in xy plane because the wave is traveling in z direction. But therefore we can say that electric and magnetic field vectors are lie in a xy plane and both are perpendicular to each other. This is the answer for that. And again, what he has asked is, we have to calculate the wavelength of the wave. What is the wavelength of the wave? What is the expression for wavelength of the wave? That is lambda is equal to c divided by f. This is the expressions to find out the value of wavelength. This is lambda is nothing but wavelength, f is nothing but frequency, c is velocity of light. Here we have to write small c, not capital C. Capital C is for capacitance, not for velocity of light. This is the representation of velocity of light. That should be small c. Here we can write lambda is equal to c divided by nu also. This is nu, nu. This is also nothing but frequency. Nu is also nothing but frequency. We can write f if we want, or we can write nu. Nu is equal to c divided by lambda, or we can write like this also. Nu is equal to c divided by lambda. Actually, this is the expression for frequency. Nu is equal to c divided by lambda in terms of frequency and wavelength of a wave. This is lambda. Lambda is equal to c divided by nu or c divided by f. We can write whichever expression we want. Okay. Now, what are the given things in this equation? The only given thing is frequency. What is the frequency of this equation? That is, frequency is equal to 30 megahertz. Frequency is equal to 30 megahertz. This capital M means that is mega. What is the value of mega? Mega is nothing but 10 to the power of plus 6. 10 to the power of plus 6 hertz. Micro means 10 to the power of minus 6. Mega means 10 to the power of plus 6 hertz. And what we have to calculate is lambda. That is wavelength of a wave. And what is the another concept which that is c. C is a known concept. Actually, c is constant. If they don't give the value of c, then we have to write that the value of velocity of light. C is nothing but velocity of a light or velocity of a electromagnetic wave, because light is also nothing but a electromagnetic wave. That is why we have to write the value of velocity of electromagnetic wave as 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. This is the velocity of the electromagnetic wave. Next, what is the thing which we have to calculate? That is lambda. Lambda is equal to c divided by f. If we substitute the values of frequency and velocity of a wave, what we will get? That is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second divided by frequency. What is the frequency? That is 30 into 10 to the power of 6 hertz. Here what we have is 3 into 10 to the power of 8. Here 30 into 10 to the power of 6. If we write this in terms of 3 into 10 to the power of 8, this also, here we have 30 into 10 to the power of 6. What I am going to do is, I am going to shift one point from here to here. Then what it will become? 3 into 10 to the power of 7. 3 into 10 to the power of 7. 10 to the power of 7, 10 to the power of 8 gets cancelled, and the only remaining thing is 10 to the power of 1. 3 and 3 gets cancelled, and what is the value of lambda? That is 1 into 10 to the power of 1. 1 into 10 to the power of 1 is nothing but 10 only. Actually, the wavelength of the wave is nothing but 10 meters. This is our answer. Lambda is equal to 10 meter is our answer. This is how he is going to ask the problems on electromagnetic waves. We can see some other problems about electromagnetic waves. And the next problem on electromagnetic wave is like this. A radio can tune into any station in 7.5 megahertz to 12 megahertz band. Okay. What is the corresponding wavelength band? This is the question. Once again I am going to explain that thing. A radio can tune in to any station in the 7.5 megahertz to 12 megahertz band. What is the corresponding wavelength of the band? Here what we have to calculate is wavelength of it. Here also we have to calculate the value of wavelength. What is the wavelength of a wave that lies between 7.5 hertz to 12 megahertz? We can tune any frequency. We can tune any channel between the frequency of 7.5 megahertz to 12 megahertz. It is the given data for us. That is frequency f is equal to 7.5 into 10 to the power of 6 hertz. 6 means what? That is mega. And let us assume this as f1 and this as f2. f2 is equal to 12 into 10 to the power of 6 hertz. Let us assume this as frequency f2, or we can call that as lower cutoff frequency and higher cutoff frequencies. Here what we have to calculate is the wavelength of a wave. Here we have frequency 1 and frequency 2. Using these two frequencies, we have to calculate the values of wavelength, that is lambda. And obviously we know the value of velocity of electromagnetic wave, that is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. So what is the value of wavelength right now? Here we have to calculate two wavelengths. One corresponding to the value of frequency of 7.5 megahertz and one corresponding to the frequency of 12 megahertz. Lambda 1 is nothing but c divided by f1. C divided by f1 means here we have to substitute the values of velocity of electromagnetic wave and frequency 1, that is 7.5 into 10 to the power of 6 hertz. This is how we are going to calculate. And what is here 10 to the power of plus 8 and 10 to the power of plus 6 gets cancelled. 10 to the power of plus 6, 10 to the power of plus 6 gets cancelled, and the remaining thing is 10 to the power of plus 2. Here we cannot simplify easily by dividing 3 by 7.5. For that we have to use the calculator. 3 divided by 7.5 is how much? That is 0.04 into 10 to the power of 2 meter. Actually, this is the value of 3 divided by 7.5. 3 divided by 7.5 is nothing but 0.4 into 10 to the power of 2 meter. If we multiply 0.4 by 100, 10 to the power of 2 means that is 100. 10 to the power of 1 is 10, 10 to the power of 2 is 100. 100 into 0.4 is equal to, that is 40 meter. So the wavelength of a wave corresponding to frequency 7.5 megahertz is 40 meters. Similarly, we have to calculate the another wavelength corresponding to 12 megahertz frequency. That is C divided by F2. Lambda 2 is equal to C divided by F2. Here also we have to substitute the values of velocity of the wave and frequency. That is 12 into 10 to the power of 6. Once again, if we cancels the power, only remaining thing is 10 to the power of 2. This is 3. 3 ones are 3 fours are. That is 1 divided by 4 into 10 to the power of 2. 1 divided by 4 is into 10 to the power of 2. Because 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. What is 1 divided by 4? 1 divided by 4 is nothing but 0.25. 1 divided by 4 is nothing but 0.25 into 10 to the power of 2. 10 to the power of 2 is nothing but 100. 100 into 0.25 is equal to 25 meter. So this is the wavelength of a second wave corresponding to the frequency 12 megahertz. This is how he may ask the problems on your question papers. Okay. And the next problem is the amplitude of the magnetic field part of harmonic electromagnetic wave in vacuum is B naught is equal to 510 nt. What is the amplitude of the electric field part of the wave? Once again, I am going to explain the problem. The amplitude of the magnetic field part of the harmonic electromagnetic wave in vacuum is 510 nt. That is nothing but 510 nano Tesla. That is nothing but, here what he has given is, in this question, B naught. This is amplitude of a magnetic field vector. Amplitude of a magnetic field vector or peak value of magnetic field line. That is B naught is equal to, what is the value of B naught here? That is 510 into nt. Here n means nano. What is the value of nano here? Nano means that is 10 to the power of minus 9. 10 to the power of minus 9. Capital T is nothing but Tesla. 10 to the power of minus 9 Tesla. What is the amplitude of the electric field vector? Here we know the value of magnetic field vector. Amplitude of magnetic field vector. Using this we have to calculate the value of electric field vector. Sorry, amplitude of electric field vector. How we can do that? In our theory concept, I shown some formula, that is C is equal to E naught divided by B naught. There is a formula actually, that is C is equal to E naught divided by B naught. Actually, this is the velocity of an electromagnetic wave. Velocity of an electromagnetic wave can also write like this. It is the ratio of amplitude of electric field vector to the amplitude of magnetic field vector. Here what we have is velocity of electromagnetic wave and amplitude of magnetic field vector. Actually we know this value, that is C is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Then what is the value of E naught? E naught is equal to C into B naught. If we shift this B naught to another side of the equation, then E naught is equal to C into B naught. If we substitute the values of C and B naught here, what it will become? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 into, what is the value of B naught here? That is 510 into 10 to the power of minus 9 Tesla. The value of B naught is equal to 510 into 10 to the power of minus 9 Tesla. If we calculate this, what we will get? Here what we have is 10 to the power of plus 8. Here 10 to the power of minus 9. 3 into 510. 3 into 0 is 0. 3 into 1 is 3. 3 into 5 is 15. 1530. 3 into 510 is equal to 1530. Here what we have is 10 to the power of plus 8 and minus 9. In case of powers, if the bases is same, then we can easily add the values of power. Here we have different signs in case of addition. So if there is a different signs in case of addition, what we have to do? We have to subtract. If there is opposite signs and some values, we have to subtract that equation. Then it will be 1530 into 10 to the power of minus 1. 1530 into 10 to the power of minus 1. What is the value of 1530 into 10 to the power of minus 1? That is nothing but, if we send this 10 to the power of minus 1 to the denominator, it will become 10 to the power of plus 1. 10 to the power of plus 1 is nothing but 10. 1530 divided by 10 is equal to how much? That is 153. This is the value of E naught. What is E naught here? That is electric field vector. What is the value of electric field vector? Electric field vector is nothing but Newton per Coulomb. Electric field vector's SI unit is Newton per Coulomb. Here we have to write capital C. This is not velocity of electromagnetic wave. Here C means, that is Coulomb. Newton per Coulomb. That is the SI unit of amplitude of electric field vectors. This is how we are going to calculate. The maximum marks they are going to ask in this chapter is 2 marks for problems. For problems, the maximum marks they can ask is only 2 marks or 3 marks. But till now they haven't asked any problem in this chapter for 3 marks. So we can easily judge, or we can easily choose theory part other than problems part in this chapter. Okay. And the next problem which we have to simplify is, suppose that the electric field amplitude of an electromagnetic wave is E naught is equal to 120 Newton per Coulomb, and that its frequency is 50 megahertz. Determine B naught, omega and lambda. Here what he has given is, suppose the electric field amplitude of an electromagnetic wave is 120 Newton per Coulomb. Here what he has given is E naught directly. That is amplitude of electric field vector of an electromagnetic wave is equal to 120 Newton per Coulomb. And frequency is 50 megahertz. Frequency is 50 megahertz. Then what we have to calculate is B naught. What is B naught? Amplitude of magnetic field vectors. And omega. What is omega? Omega is angular resonant frequency, or we can call that as angular frequency, omega. And what is the value of lambda? Lambda is nothing but wavelength of a electromagnetic wave. This is what we have to calculate now. For that, we have to write the given data first. We have to write the given data first. What are the things which he has given? That is E naught. E naught is equal to 120 Newton per Coulomb. And frequency is what? That is frequency is equal to 50 into 10 to the power of 6 hertz, or the value of frequency is 50 megahertz. 50 into 10 to the power of 6 hertz. What we have to calculate here is, that is B naught. One is B naught and omega and wavelength. These are the things which we have to find out. And obviously we do want the value of C, that is small c is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Now we have to solve this question. First, what we have to calculate is B naught. What is the expression for B naught? That is C is equal to E naught divided by B naught. We know this. C is equal to E naught divided by B naught. But what we want is B naught here. Therefore, what it will become? B naught is equal to E naught divided by C. B naught is equal to E naught divided by C. What is the value of E naught? That is 120 Newton per Coulomb, and the value of C is 3 into 10 to the power of 8. 3 into 10 to the power of 8. 3 ones are 340 is a 340 is a 120. 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12, and we have to write the 0 as it is. And if we send this 10 to the power of plus 8 to the numerator, it will become 10 to the power of minus 8. Then the value of B naught is equal to 40 into 10 to the power of minus 8. 40 into 10 to the power of minus 8 Tesla. In terms of nano Tesla, what it will become? That is 400 into 10 to the power of minus 9 Tesla. In terms of nano, that B naught is equal to 400 nano Tesla. This is how we are going to calculate the values of B naught. And what we have to calculate is omega. What is omega here? Omega is angular frequency. What is the value of angular frequency? That is 2 pi into f. We know the expression for angular frequency, that is omega is equal to 2 pi into f. Here what we have? 2 into 3.142 into 50 into 10 to the power of 6. 50 into 10 to the power of 6. And what is the value of this? 2 into 50 is 100. 2 into 50 is 100. 100 into 3.142, that is 314.2. 100 into 3.142 is equal to 314.2 into 10 to the power of 6. 314.2 into 10 to the power of 6. What is the SI unit of angular frequency? That is radians per second. 314.2 mega radians per second. This is how we have to write the values of omega. 314.2 mega radians per second. And what we have to calculate is wavelength. What is the value of wavelength? Wavelength lambda is equal to C divided by F. Or you may write that as C divided by nu. Here nu means that is frequency. Nu means frequency. You can write F. If you don't want to write F, you can write that as nu. What is the value of C? That is 3 into 10 to the power of 8. Here frequency is equal to 50 into 10 to the power of 6. Frequency is 50 into 10 to the power of 6. 10 to the power of 8 cancels with 10 to the power of 2, and the remaining thing is 10 to the power of 2 here. What is 3 divided by 50? What is the value of 3 divided by 50? That is 0.6. That is 0.06. The value of 3 divided by 50 is equal to 0.06 into 10 to the power of plus 2. 0.06 into 10 to the power of plus 2 is the value of 3 divided by 50. If you have calculator, please calculate that. Then what is the value of lambda wavelength? Here what we have is 0.06 into 100. 0.06 into 100 is nothing but 6 meter. The wavelength of a wave is maximum of about 6 meter for this particular question. Okay, this is how we are going to simplify the problems of electromagnetic waves. Now let us discuss the last problem which I am going to do in this chapter, electromagnetic wave is, in a plane electromagnetic wave, the electric field oscillates sinusoidally at a frequency of 2 into 10 to the power of 10 hertz. Here the frequency of a sinusoidal wave is 2 into 10 to the power of 10 hertz, and the amplitude is 10 to the 48 volts per meter. The amplitude is 48 volts per meter. Then what is the value of wavelength? What is the wavelength of the wave? That we should find out. And again, what is the amplitude of oscillating magnetic field? Here what are the things which we have to calculate is, what is the wavelength of a wave? One thing, and another one is, what is the amplitude of a magnetic field vector or oscillating magnetic field. For that, what we have to do is, we have to write the given data, that is E naught is equal to 48 Newton per Coulomb. E naught is equal to 48 Newton per Coulomb, and frequency is equal to 2 into 10 to the power of 10 hertz, and what we have to calculate is wavelength lambda and B naught. These are the things which we have to calculate. For that, we have to write C is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of meter per second. This is a known factor, that is velocity of a electromagnetic wave. Initially what we have to find out is wavelength. Lambda is equal to what? That is C divided by F. Lambda is equal to C divided by F. What is the value of C here? That is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 divided by 2 into 10 to the power of 10. If we calculate this, what will become? 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. 3 into 2 parts. That is 1.5 into 1.5, that is equal to 2. Here 10 to the power of 8, 10 to the power of 8 gets cancelled, and the only remaining thing in the denominator is 10 to the power of plus 2. If we send this to the numerator, it will become 10 to the power of minus 2. Then what is this value? Or we may write this as 15 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. The value of a wavelength of an electromagnetic wave is 15 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter, or we may write this as 15 millimeter. Lambda is equal to 15 millimeter is the value of wavelength of an electromagnetic wave. And the next thing we have to calculate is B naught. What is the expression for B naught? C is equal to E naught divided by B naught. We know this thing. C is equal to E naught divided by B naught. But what we want is B naught. Then what is the expression for B naught? B naught is equal to E naught divided by C. B naught is equal to E naught divided by C. What is E naught? E naught is equal to 48 Newton per Coulomb, and C is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. If we calculate 48 divided by 3, 3 ones are 3 16s are 48, and the only remaining thing is 16 into 10 to the power of minus 8 Tesla. Here what we have got, the value of B naught is 16 into 10 to the power of minus 8 Tesla, or we may write this as 160 into 10 to the power of minus 9 Tesla, or 160 nano Tesla. This is the value of amplitude of a magnetic field of an electromagnetic wave. This is wavelength of a electromagnetic wave. This is how we are going to simplify our electromagnetic wave problems.